Hi, I'm Isaac and welcome to Wanderers 2040.
Go, 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 go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
So today we have a very special guest in Steve Edmed. Welcome, Steve.
Thanks, Isaac.
So, Steve, when did your career start at?
Oh, I started up on the Gold Coast when I was 4 years old. I'm not sure it was the start of my career, but that's when I started playing football. My mother took me down to Seagulls, and I played junior league for Seagulls, West Tweed Seagulls, and made a few rep teams and ended up at the Balmain Tigers. Had a season with the Cowboys and finished off over in England with Sheffield Eagles.
So, Steve, how did you get from the Gold Coast to like up Wanderers?
Yeah, well, when they brought me down from the Gold Coast to play at the Tigers, they also brought a guy from Tamworth, and they put us in a house together. I went straight into grade, and he was playing lower, like SG ball, and so he was playing at Leichhardt Wanderers. And because we lived together, the days I had off football, I'd go down to the Leichhardt Wanderers and watch him play. And I met Frank and Barney and all the guys down there and thought it was a great club. So when my boys wanted to play football, that's where we ended up.
So, Steve, what inspired you to play rugby league?
Well, my mother, basically, her brothers all played rugby league. And my father played a bit of rugby league. And my dad was an interstate truck driver and he's away all the time, and my mother thought I was becoming a little bit of a mummy's boy, so she took me down to rugby league when I was 4 years old, and apparently I played full-back and used to sit down and chew the grass and watch people run past me for a season, and then after that I got into it and here I am.
So, Steve, what was your favourite moment overall in your career?
I'd have to say it was the 89 grand final, running on the field in the 89 grand final, and probably before that was the first time I was handed my starting jersey for the Tigers. It was a little emotional, and it was. So yeah, they sort of come over and they handed it to me, and I sort of looked at the back of it and saw the number and went, wow. I'm here.
Didn't believe it's yours.
Exactly.
So your son Tane plays for the Waratahs. How proud are you of your son to have such a great achievement in his life to play for the Waratahs?
Yeah, I'm very proud of him. I think he's worked extremely hard at getting to where he's got to. He practices on his own every day, rain, hail or shine. So, he's got there because of the hard work he's put in.
So, Steve, how do you think the Wanderers are going to fare this year?
Yeah, look, I think the Wanderers are great. They're in a great position to go forward. When your committee sits down to a committee meeting, you have to have a conversation about how we're going to fit all the teams in for training. It means you're in a very strong position. When you've got lots of football teams, and we've never been one for judging how we go by winning competitions. It's more about making sure people are happy and enjoying their experience of rugby league.
So lastly, Steve, who do you think will win the comp in the NRL this year?
Yeah, I think South Sydney, mate. Bit of a fan of Wayne Bennett.
I love Wayne Bennett myself, the super coach in himself. And I think that the Rabbitohs, they have a good chance of winning it. They just need to keep the form and they need to be consistent throughout the year. And it could be Wayne Bennett's last season in the NRL, and it is definitely his last season as a South Sydney Rabbitoh. So thank you very much for coming onto the show today, Steve. Hope to see you throughout the year 2021. I'm Isaac, signing off from the Wanderers 2040.